All right. What now? At the ready. I'll give it a shot. Something over there.
A reminder, sisters, do not forget that patients passing through these hallowed halls must needs be stripped of such frivolous items as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous gold amounts. These burdens can be safely stored in the vault behind the hidden wall, that they not confuse matters between ourselves and Ketheric's justiciars. We'd like to avoid misunderstandings if possible.
What's inside?
Watch your back. Delicious.
Talk to me.
Fresh orders?
There's blood in the air.
Need to stay focused.
The dance macabre.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
What now? Let's move.
Can't give up now. Very well. Looking ahead. to do. Strange. The dust on the leftmost door has been wiped clean. Right tool will do the trick. Open up.
Spell, remove curse. Remove shadow curse, possible. Variant on remove curse, dispel magic, other. Recitation. Oh, there are a bunch of spells. And the last one said, unintended consequence, living armor. Gesture, a number of spellcasting gestures are traced beneath. Day 2 of darkness. I stood calm as Ketherick uttered his final curse and then withered. As my fellow harpers dragged his petrified corpse from the battlefield, I allowed myself to feel relief, even solace. A wrong had been righted, and evil thwarted. Victory had come, but I had yet to know its true cost. The darkness surrounded the land like a vast cloak. It began as a chill, as if the claw of winter had gripped us. Within hours, every breath was a dagger piercing my throat. I hungered for air like a wolf hungers for meat, yet I could still get my fill, thanks to my armor. Would that mean the men and women of Wraithwind had been so well equipped? One by one they fell, only to rise as the shadows of themselves, intent on extinguishing all light and life. The shadows hang less heavy in this place. It still takes some effort to fill my lungs, but better to expend effort than to unite with darkness. My trap should keep me safe, or at least safe enough. Day 5 of darkness. The shadows ebb and wane. A torch flame is sometimes enough to burn them away, but no light can dispel the deepest of them. I called my familiar Corvin to my side, but he could scarcely take wing. Tomorrow I search, and not just for food and drink. I might find a scroll, or an artifact, or an arcane focus that can ward off this curse. Perhaps I even might find another survivor. Day 18 of darkness. It's a particular loneliness with these shadows. Corvin shows great affection when I call him, even as he suffers. Those few minutes are at least some comfort for us both. It is remarkably still in here, even stiller out there. I have found a few scrolls and books near the House of Healing, as well as some scattered artifacts, but they hold nothing for me. The only answers call out from within the house itself, where I dare not enter. I hear the moans of the anguished and the shouts of the cruel. There are those who make their home in the shadows, but I am no less alone for them. Day 26 of darkness. I called on Carvin again, but I cannot bear his torment, nor can I bear my own. Gray has turned almost to black, and the air might as well be molasses or tar, so hard it is to choke down. All beings should walk free of fear, I was taught. Oh, if only I were granted such a fine fate.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute.
Trust no one. Don't linger. Symbol.
Oh! Oh! Astarion! Come on! You can do it! Oh! We're gonna get this. Yes!
No one back home will ever believe this. Swift as my feet can carry me.
What is this?
No traps, please.
The hell is this? There's a chest over there. I don't have a spy. You can jump.
Magpie retreated.
Yes!
With pleasure.
Ooh. Ooh. What's up? Woohoo! Starion, jump. Yes, man. Okay. I've never seen this before. This is
Watch
so
the
cool.
shadows.
Let's get going. Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, what's this? Is that to open and close the door?
Let's see.
What'd it do? it the door that I just opened? It must be. Okay. Said leftmost door. I don't see a door. Huh. Alright. Where's did he come through? Are my friends stuck? Yes, they are.
My faith protects me.
Fresh orders?
Yes, ma'am. What's the
No one stopped me yet. Another step forward.
Okay. Oh boy.
A trap.
Someone doesn't
Let
like
us send
visitors.
forth our least favorite, to be sure.
Let's crack it open.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, nice.
One day I'll catch a break.
Is that blood on the shelves? Probably cold and congealed. Oof.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Better not be cursed.
the list of characters, but hardly my taste.
That might be worth a look.
Is this going to bring up some of these critters? I don't know what that did. Oh, fun. Money. Well, this was an interesting place. Quite interesting. Oh, I don't know what those levers do.
Proceeding.
At least things have stayed interesting. With haste. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby. What's hiding here?
Hey for the pub, ho for the pub. We'll soon be stinking.
If it is for the best.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything. Best be on my way. Seems simple enough. Something's on my mind.
The payday gold in my pouch is clinking. Say hey for the pub. A single thought is what I'm thinking. Say hey for the pub. I see you're winking. Say hey for the pub.
The Big Book of Drinking Games. Pain Spree. Gather your pack, capture a gnome. One by one, your chums gloat. How to best maim the gnome in alphabetical order, starting with A. Come up short, take a drink. Last chum standing gets to kill the gnome. Example: arrow to the buttocks, break its shins,
Hey
club
for the
its
pub.
head with the broken
Ho for the
shins.
pub. We'll soon be
Game 2,
stinking.
Stoned. Get a stone, invade an inn, kill everyone there. Fill 10 tankards with ale. Arrange them in a triangle on each side of a table. Long ways, you fool. Or arrange them first and then fill them. I don't care. Put half your chums at one side, half at the other. Take turns throwing the stone at the opposite tankards. Get it in, drink it dry. 10 empty cups, your team loses. Winning team gets to yank a single claw of their choice out of the
Wife is
loser's
out,
feet.
Boys are sleeping.
Game
Say
3, deal a
hey
drink.
for
Attack
the
a village with your pack. Keep killing till a chum loots a deck of cards. Choose a dealer, I don't care how. Shortest tail, ugliest feet, something like that. Chum on the right gets 2 chances to guess the card on top, and dealer chum says if it's higher or lower. Dealer chum chugs twice if the first try is right, and chugs once if the second try is right. If the guess chum fails, they chug the difference between the final guess and the card. If your last guess is a 4 and the card is a 9, you take 5 chugs.
There's
It's
that
basic
last one I've been
mathematics.
peeping. Say hey
New chum
for
dealer when the last one fools 2 guess chums. Last one standing torches the village.
Same as you. See your wings.
Barred from entry. The following ex-customers are unwelcome. Do not let them in, even should they beg. Especially should they beg. Martin Dowie. Human? Chug and run. Adam Smith. lascivious behavior, also known as the Pickle Incident. Garingoth Thorm, she knows what she did. Caven Ort, tall dwarf, exceedingly boring. Sarah B, short half-elf, vomited on the waiter, purposefully. Unknown elf, pale skin, snide mouth, referring to Master Distiller as the porcine publican. Rochelle Quark, halfling, groin punching. Jan Von Don, suspected alias, grotesquely tall human, underpants on head.
Keep your distance, darling. Go.
What in all nine hells are you?
Son of Thorn! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Cheers! Bottoms up! Go nuts!
I'm gonna pick up the tankard.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Go on, Flynn! Make it drunk! Be drunk! You and I both! To our good health!
I'm going to pretend to swig deeply, avoiding the liquid at the last moment.
Such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
I gazed upon nature's bounties in a verdant grove of druids.
I am transported. I see the grove, the green, the grace before me. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again.
How did you become what you are now?
Father Catherick's laughter, not joy, not ever, never, only
going to take a sip, but spit out the liquor before the creature notices.
More stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
An owl bear mother lunged at me. I slaughtered it in reply.
Mothers, commiserations. This place is my mother. Its teats are copper. Its milk is barrel-aged. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
What can you tell me about Ketherick?
Father. Father is Father. Eternal. Invincible. Forever. Except not. Another. Drink.
What do you mean? How can I defeat Ketherick?
No. Must not. Cannot. Will not mention her. The customer is always right, but also wrong.
I'm going to take a drink, but hold it in my mouth instead of swallowing.
Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Her cage. Her cage. Talk and perish, die, buried, buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No, nay, neither. Too strong.
Let's move. Very well.
The gore almost looks real. Superb. Encore.
Breathe deep and move.
Deliciously dramatic.
Renovations.
I
Please.
wonder if we're looking for some
Clutter
more
the
stuff
garden
now.
Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the caused. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what?
I like the way you speak. Judging from the mess, I doubt there's much drink left.
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
Yes. Fine. How much do I owe you?
Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
I think your witty remarks were too much for him. He's a blubbering wreck.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep a blade close. Should be easy.
Still alive, so that's progress. Light on my feet.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizabald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thizabald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thizabald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizabald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
I'm going to focus my eyes on the page and mentally separate the blank ink from the purple stain.
The page is a mess of dark color. The delivery's location remains a mystery.
Well, hello. Easy.
No time to rest? Step carefully. There's a trap. have a look.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
I've a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. What path lies before me? Is that a human arm? Do I even want to know?
Note to self, don't drink any of the brew this guy's made.
Something over there.
Now we get to loot his riches.
Renovations. Please, clutter the park.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
He served us, but will be forgotten soon. The bard's tunes. Maybe we'll get some proper music now.
Anything of use?
Someone there? A crooked touch.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. These boots have seen everything. What's in here? Here goes nothing.
All these dark justices slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby, or a temple.
Come dawn of new light, did the predators feast. Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which she herself fed.
A warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
I can handle myself, Raphael.
Intrepid as ever. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
I know my role, even if you don't. It is to kill Ketherick.
Ah, I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed. You're welcome to give it your best shot, of course. It's just that, well, the man has proven to be more or less resilient to death, which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face.
How do you even know there's danger ahead?
My dear friend, I think you'll find I play my part in many a plot indeed. Cannot the same be said for you these days, true soul?
Just cut to the chase, will you?
I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Spell it out.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Sounds like an acquaintance I'd quite like to make, actually.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
God, you're beautiful.
Are you really going to trust that devil to keep his word if we kill this Orthon? How do I know it's an Orthon?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Devils will take everything they can get, and more besides.
Fret not. My soul is quite safe. I am not about to swap one master for another. Even though he's using me, I'm using him too. And what do I care about this Orthon's life?
That might be worth a look.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.